Our next partner has a product I literally use every day. I started taking Athletic Greens because I was concerned about heading back into the classroom and having enough energy to get myself through the day. As a teacher, I'm on my feet all day long. There was also concerns about my immune health being in the classroom again, especially during the time of COVID.
I've also started taking Athletic Greens. As somebody who takes vitamins every day, I wanted to start using AG1 so that I could get all of my vitamins from one source instead of a whole bunch of different supplements.
One scoop of Athletic Greens is 75 high-quality vitamins, minerals, whole food source superfoods, probiotics, and adaptogens to help you start your day right.
This special blend of ingredients supports your gut health, your nervous system, your immune system, your energy, recovery, focus, and aging.
So we both started taking Athletic Greens, also known as AG1, this past winter, which helped to give us both a leg up on flu and cold season. Personally, I take Athletic Greens in the morning after I've had my cup of coffee. I mix it into a 12-ounce cup of cold water. It gets me set for the day. It's great at not only giving me energy in a high-demanding school environment, but helping me with my rest and recovery at night.
I also take AG1 like that, or sometimes I'll even throw it into a protein shake, and it adds some great flavor.
AG1 is a small micro-habit you can do every day to better activate your body and mind. Made from the highest quality products and based on the latest science, Athletic Greens is recommended by professional athletes and trusted by leading health experts.
Whether you're vegetarian, on paleo, on keto, AG1 is great for any diet because it is gluten-free, nut-free, dairy-free, egg-free, and there's no added sugar.
Right now, it's time to reclaim your health and arm your immune system with convenient daily nutrition. It's just one scoop in a cup of water every day. That's it. No need for a million different pills and supplements to look out for your health.
To make it easy, Athletic Greens is going to give you a free 1-year supply of immune-supporting vitamin D and 5 free travel packs with your first purchase. All you have to do is visit athleticgreens.com/gaze. That's athleticgreens.com/gaze, Gaze, to take ownership of your health and pick up the ultimate daily nutritional insurance. Looking for something for that national park lover in your life? Maybe that national park lover is you. Then be sure to check out the Gaze Shop, the official home of all Gaze at the National Parks merchandise, featuring original designs inspired by the sights, monuments, and majesty of the national parks. Right now, we have designs featuring images from Glacier, Yellowstone, Bryce Canyon, Joshua Tree, and more. See all of our collections by visiting shop.gazeatthenationalparks.com, and that's Gaze, Gaze. And that's not all. Since this week is National Park Week, take 30% off your entire order. That's right. All of our prints and print collections are 30% off this week during National Park Week. And as an added bonus, if you order an entire collection of prints, that's 3 prints featuring designs from one park, you'll receive a free Grand Canyon print. But act fast because these promotions only last this week and will end Sunday, April 24th. So visit shop.gazeatthenationalparks.com to bring some of the national parks home with you. Hello, and welcome to Gaze at the National Parks, the podcast. I'm Dusty.
And I'm Mike. If you're joining us for the first time, Gaze at the National Parks is a podcast that explores the trails of America's national parks. One hiking trail and one national park, one park at a time.
And this week's episode is a special bonus episode because it's National Park Week.
It's National Park Week! Since 1991, through presidential proclamation, National Park Week has been celebrated as a way to, quote, explore amazing places, discover stories of history and culture, help out, and to find your park, end quote.
This year, National Park Week kicks off on April 16th, 2022, and runs through April 24th. The theme of National Park Week this year is Spark Connections, and each day is themed to involve the word spark.
Like Spark Discovery, Saturday's theme, which encourages everyone to find something new when visiting a park. Or Spark Preservation, Thursday's theme, involving NPS's role in historic, cultural, and environmental collaboration.
Hey Mike, doesn't this year's theme almost sound like a category of Jeopardy-style trivia that we write for each other at the end of each of our full-length episodes?
Speaking of Jeopardy, Dusty and I have written 3 bonus categories each to celebrate National Park Week. It's a trivia episode, y'all. Let's dive in.
All right, Mike, why don't you you get us started?
My 3 categories of Jeopardy are all very different. I'm going to be starting with what I think is potentially the easiest category of Jeopardy, which is park synonyms. In this category of Jeopardy, I'm going to be describing a park, but not using the park's name, using synonyms for its name, and you're going to have to tell me what the park actually is.
Oh.
I think you're actually going to be really good at this. Okay?
I'm ready.
All right. This Nevada park could also be known as Awesome Receptacle.
What is Great Basin?
That's correct.
National Park. I love it.
All right, for 200. This island park could also be known as Celibate Atoll.
What is the Virgin Islands?
That's correct. What is the British?
What are the British? Right.
Right. What is the Virgin Islands National Park? For 300, this southwestern park could also be known as Colorless Shore.
What is White Sands National Park?
That's correct. For 400, this island park could also be known as Arid Terrapins.
What is Dry Tortugas?
That's right. And for 500, Zephyr Grotto could be a synonym for this subterranean park.
What is Mammoth Cave?
Incorrect.
Oh.
A zephyr is a type of wind. What is wind cave?
What is Wind Cave? I was like, Zephyr. Maybe it means gigantic. No. Okay, great.
And that's park synonyms.
That was really fun.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun with that one.
Okay. All right. Great. Okay. So I will also start with my easiest category.
Great.
And this is Park Ranger Rhyme Time.
Wonderful.
Okay, so every answer rhymes with the phrase Park Ranger.
Great.
So I'm going to describe a phrase, and you just got to give me the phrase that rhymes with Park Ranger.
Awesome.
Great. For 100, this is a sign you might see at the beach when it is unsafe to swim because of the presence of a certain animal in the water.
What is shark danger?
That's right. Great. Okay, for 200. This is what you would end up with if you put up a nativity scene, but didn't have any of the people to put inside of it.
What is a stark manger?
That is correct. Great. Okay. For 300.
So good to laugh.
This is what you might call a farmer in the capital city of North Dakota.
What is a Bismarck Granger?
That is correct. I am impressed that you knew Granger. It's a weird word and not used often.
No.
Okay, for 400. This is what you might call a zookeeper if their job was to take out some and put in more of these types of birds known for their singing.
Well, lark is the first word.
That is correct, yes.
What is a lark rearranger?
You know what? I'm going to accept it. I would have accepted lark changer or lark exchanger.
Okay.
Okay, great.
All right.
And for 500, this is definitely 500.
Great.
This is what you might call this type of physicist if it were possible to handpick or curate an order and placement for subatomic particles containing a fraction of an electrical charge.
Quark is one of the words.
Curate an order. And your previous guess might help you.
What is quark arranger?
That is correct. Quark arranger.
There we go. Look at that.
Also, Quarka could be a name.
Qualka. Qualka, get into
Qualka. Qualka Ranger.
Qualka. Lovely. Beautiful. That was a great category
Fantastic.
too. Fun.
Yes.
For my second category, which is a medium level category, this is titled Park Haikus. So I have written a haiku about 5 different parks.
Okay.
A haiku, for those of you that are unaware, is a poem that is a 5-7-5 syllable order, I guess is what we'll say, or arrangement.
Meter.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
For the theater.
Also, I am
educator.
I'm obsessed with how people pronounce the word
Haiku?
No.
A poem?
Right. Some people say poem, and some people say poem. But my favorite pronunciation, and I don't say it, but I do love it when people say is poem.
Poem.
No, poem.
Poem.
Yes. It sounds a little British. But
it does.
A poem.
A poem.
Yeah.
That's like a South Jersey Philly accent, but
a little
with
bit.
British.
But I've heard people in the South call them poems.
Poems.
Right.
Poems.
Poems sound a little like coins. Like I wrote something for like a quarter. Right. That's what that kind of.
That'll be 75 cents.
Right. Exactly.
All right. So park haikus for 100. With bridges of stone above incredible heights, tall desert portals.
What is Capitol Reef National Park?
You're in the right zone.
What is Arches
That's
National
correct.
Park? There we
That's
go. I got
correct.
there. The
Okay.
bridges, like arches.
Bridges,
Yes.
yep.
P.S. I love this. I love this. This is great.
I
Let's
was
keep going.
very excited about all of these categories. So, okay. For 200, tiny dots out to sea, Mediterranean jewels, Pacific location.
What is Channel Islands?
That's correct.
National Park.
For 300, viewpoint not narrow, wide, full of sights grand and known, Valley Dome Captain.
Valley Dome Captain. What is Yosemite?
That's correct.
Got it. There we go. It
Great.
sounded like I know
should
that
have
was
had
the
more
list.
of a pregnant pause
Valley
between
Dome
them.
Captain.
Yes.
Yes, that was in your delivery.
Mhm.
We can work on that.
We
in
can.
Your,
It had to be more dramatic.
well, it sounded like
It was a Valley Dome Captain.
a Valley Dome Captain.
Mhm.
Right.
What's that?
I would have said there's a nice pause. Each one of
I
those
know.
are
I
separate
should have had a
things.
beat.
It's okay.
All right. For 400, also haikus. Why not
Oh
write
my
haikus
God,
more?
right? I have a friend who literally, since I've known him, he writes every single Facebook status
As a haiku.
is a haiku.
I think a daily haiku practice is such an easy thing.
So easy to do.
I'm
right?
going to adopt that. Great.
Do it.
All right.
I mean, I guess it's better than a daily limerick practice.
That's true.
right.
There once was a lad from Yosemite. Ooh, we could get real. There may be a limerick category in our future.
There we go.
All right, for 400. Monumental wind, small desert, shifting summits, all through an hourglass.
What is Great Sand Dunes?
Correct.
National Park?
And for 500. Not a canyon, no. Amphitheater of weird rocks. Sacred alien world.
What is Bryce Canyon?
Look at you go.
National
5 for 5.
5 for 5.
Lovely.
Okay, great. So
Park haikus all.
my second category is called Curiosity Killed the Category.
Okay.
There is one of the days in National Park Week is called Spark Curiosity.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's all about different possibilities that are held inside of national parks. These are less about national parks, these questions.
Okay.
It's more about curiosity.
Great.
And then once the round is done, there's one other thing we have to do.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it a blood oath?
So for 100, this is the shape whose boundary consists of points equidistant from a single fixed point.
What is a circle?
That is correct.
Okay.
Okay.
I was like, it's got to be that.
For 200,
Okay.
Claire Foy, Olivia Colman, and soon Imelda Staunton will have all played the same character on this British Netflix drama.
Who is Queen Elizabeth II?
What is this British Netflix
Oh, I'm sorry.
drama?
What is The Crown?
That is correct. Great. For 300, this queer British rocker may have shot to fame with songs like Rocket Man and Candle in the Wind, but now he spends his evenings around a piano at Courtney Cox's house.
Who is Elton John?
That is right. He does. There's a video of him and Courtney Cox and Brandi Carlile and Ed Sheeran are all just hanging out at Courtney Cox's house. And they sent a video to Lisa Kudrow. They were playing Tiny Dancer, but they sang Hold
Tony
Me
Danza.
Close, Young Tony Danza, and they sent it to Lisa Kudrow.
Wow.
I know. They hang out now. They're all
Celebrities.
friends.
Stars, they're just
Well,
like us.
it started because Joni Mitchell would have people over and
okay.
they would like incredibly famous people over to just have little acoustic jam sessions.
Wow.
So yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Great. So for 400, this is sometimes a mark left on the body when the skin hasn't completely healed.
What is a scar?
Correct. And for 500, when the ghost of King Hamlet appears to Prince Hamlet, he demands that his son never forget him by offering this famous two-word phrase that follows adieu, adieu, adieu.
It's a two-word phrase?
Two-word phrase.
Oh, God.
He doesn't want him to forget him.
Remember me?
That is correct.
Okay.
Okay,
I was
so
like,
now,
parting is such sweet sorrow is not right.
now we're playing pentagram. So we're going to take all those answers. We're going to put them into a pentagram.
That's what I figured we were doing.
And
I was like, where is this all adding? What are the answers? So a circle, a crown, Elton John, a scar,
Remember me.
Remember me. Who is Mufasa?
Yeah, or the Lion
Or
King.
the Lion King.
Correct. Exactly. So there you go.
Okay.
But did that category spark curiosity for you? Because that was the point.
It did.
Nailed it.
You sure did.
Yep.
Our next partner has a product I literally use every day. I started taking athletic greens because I was concerned about heading back into the classroom and having enough energy to get myself through the day. As a teacher, I'm on my feet all day long. There was also concerns about my immune health being in the classroom again, especially during the time of COVID.
I've also started taking athletic greens. As somebody who takes vitamins every day, I wanted to start using AG1 so that I could get all of my vitamins from one source instead of a whole bunch of different supplements.
One scoop of athletic greens is 75 high-quality vitamins, minerals, whole food source superfoods, probiotics, and adaptogens to help you start your day right.
This special blend of ingredients supports your gut health, your nervous system, your immune system, your energy, recovery, focus, and aging.
So we both started taking athletic greens, also known as AG1, this past winter, which helped to give us both a leg up on flu and cold season. Personally, I take athletic greens in the morning after I've had my cup of coffee. I mix it into a 12-ounce cup of cold water. It gets me set for the day. It's great at not only giving me energy in a high-demanding school environment, but helping me with my rest and recovery at night.
I also take AG1 like that, or sometimes I'll even throw it into a protein shake, and it adds some great flavor.
AG1 is a small micro-habit you can do every day to better activate your body and mind. Made from the highest quality products and based on the latest science, Athletic Greens is recommended by professional athletes and trusted by leading health experts.
Whether you're vegetarian, on paleo, on keto, AG1 is great for any diet because it is gluten-free, nut-free, dairy-free, egg-free, and there's no added sugar.
Right now, it's time to reclaim your health and arm your immune system with convenient daily nutrition. It's just one scoop in a cup of water every day. That's it. No need for a million different pills and supplements to look out for your health.
To make it easy, Athletic Greens is going to give you a free 1-year supply of immune-supporting vitamin D and 5 free travel packs with your first purchase. All you have to do is visit athleticgreens.com/gaze. That's athleticgreens.com/gaze, Gaze, to take ownership of your health and pick up the ultimate daily nutritional insurance. Today's episode of Gaze at the National Parks is sponsored by TrueFire.com, the planet's largest and most comprehensive selection of online guitar lessons, according to Guitar Player magazine.
TrueFire's interactive learning tools and massive library of over 50,000 video lessons help guitarists ignite their technical skills, harmonic knowledge, rhythm playing, and soloing. Over 2 million guitar players worldwide learn, practice, and play with TrueFire. Using TrueFire's desktop and mobile apps, guitarists work with multi-angle HD video lessons on any device, anytime, anywhere, and at their own pace. TrueFire's style-specific learning paths guide guitarists every step of the way. Use the assessment tools to find your starting point, then follow the lesson recommendations and track your progress as you work through your personalized TrueFire study plan.
And TrueFire's educators are the best in the biz. From Grammy Award winners to world-renowned artists, TrueFire students have access to an unparalleled faculty of over 300 top-notch blues, rock, jazz, country, and acoustic guitar educators. Guitar players can progress faster with private one-on-one instruction, group lessons, multi-track video jams, live streams, song lessons, premium tracks, and so much more. With thousands of 5-star reviews from amateur and pro players alike, you'll find yourself in good company with the world's most comprehensive guitar learning platform.
So grab your guitar and ignite your musicality. Visit TrueFire.com and use code GAZE for your free 30-day all-access trial and 50% off your first purchase. That's TrueFire.com/gaze. And that's GAZE, Gaze. All right, it's time for my hardest category.
Okay.
And it's titled When I Was President.
Oh, God.
So,
okay.
in this category, I'm going to be talking about a president and the national parks that they created during their presidency, or that were created during their presidency. But I'm also giving you some other hints for things that they did or that happened during their presidency.
Great.
Okay.
Great.
I know it's your blind spot.
Presidential history is my absolute blind spot.
I know. But I was like,
'Cause
I
it's
want to do
just
something
like-
about park creation. And I was like, how do I do that? So it's not just about
Spark
park creation.
creativity.
That's
Spark
right.
creation.
I sparked it. For 100. During my first term in office, Everglades National Park was established. In my other terms, 6 other parks were established, including Big Bend, Olympic, and Kings Canyon. Other notable events during my presidency included the formation of several alphabet agencies to combat economic hardship and lack of employment in the Great Depression. A major American base on the island of Oahu was attacked, and the United States entered into war.
Who is FDR?
That's correct. So this is
I
what I'm
actually
giving
would
you.
have gotten FDR without the extra hints.
Okay.
Managed to do that.
Great.
Great. This is
Brush
probably
off
the
your
only
shoulders.
one. The only one.
Great. For 200. When I was president, Wind Cave, Crater Lake, and Mesa Verde became national parks. Other notable events during my presidency included the founding of the U.S. Forestry Service, Oklahoma becoming a state, and me winning a Nobel Peace Prize. Not to mention, I only became president in the first place because of the assassination of the 25th president.
Okay, everybody, strap in.
Well, you were in a show called Assassins. So.
I know, and I'm thinking about it. It was McKinley. Who was McKinley?
Assassinated.
McKinley was
So
assassinated.
who became president?
Who was McKinley's vice president?
Yeah.
That's all I got for you.
Who is Teddy Roosevelt?
Oh, that was Teddy Roosevelt?
Yes. That man and that little man was Teddy Roosevelt.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
great.
All right. 300. When I was president, Rocky Mountain, Lassen Volcano, Hawaii Volcanoes, and Denali were established as national parks. Other notable events during my presidency included the 17th Amendment, which directly elected senators by popular vote, was added to the Constitution. Jeanette Rankin, the first female, was elected to the House of Representatives. The Lusitania was sunk, and the U.S. entered into war in Europe. Not to mention, I married in my first term in office.
Who is Woodrow Wilson?
That's correct.
To dive into the archives for that one.
I know you knew there was a play, The Second Mrs. Wilson.
That's
so
right. That I did see.
I'm trying to help you out here.
You're.
with my
I know,
clues.
and you are, and you're doing great.
I'm not trying to massacre you here. By
No,
any
of
means.
course not.
All right, for 400. When I was president, Canyonlands, Guadalupe Mountains, Redwoods, and North Cascades became national parks. The Civil Rights Act was signed, the Selma to Montgomery March occurred, the Voting Rights Act was signed, and the 24th and 25th Amendments were ratified to the Constitution. Not to mention, I became president because of another assassination of the sitting president.
Who is Lyndon Johnson?
That's correct. Look at you.
Great.
You are on fire.
Well, you have written very helpful clues.
And for 500, I told you this was the hardest category.
Hmm?
When I was president, Capitol Reef, Voyageurs, and Arches National Park were established. Other notable events during my presidency included the creation of the EPA, men landing on the moon, and I became the first president to visit China.
Who is Eisenhower?
No.
I'm guessing again. Hold on. Who is... There's a president that I'm thinking of whose name I've gone blank on.
I resigned in disgrace before being impeached.
Oh, who was Nixon?
That's correct.
Okay. Okay.
For having a presidential blind spot, you still did pretty well.
Did pretty well.
Pretty well.
Pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
Great. For my
Great.
final category, I have to go get something.
Oh, damn it. We both wrote kryptonites for one another. And I hate it. Surprise, surprise. Our old friend the ukulele makes an appearance.
Yes, it does. So this category is inspired by Spark Collaboration, which is one of the days of National Park Week. So
I don't know anything about that or working with you at all.
right. Or what the artistic process is like.
I have no idea. No.
This category is all about famous collaborations in the form of duets.
Oh.
So each song that you're
I've
about to
written a duet
hear,
category before.
right?
Yeah.
Each song you're about to hear is a duet. However, I will not be singing the words to the song.
Oh.
I will be singing to you about the different 7 leave no trace principles.
Of course, because my brain loves to disseminate
Right. But I
music
mean,
from lyrics.
that is
Yeah.
an act of collaboration.
Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
Okay. Are we ready?
Sure. Never, but sure.
All right. Here we go.
So I'm naming the song.
You're just naming the song.
Great. Do I get bonus points if I know who sang it?
You do.
Okay.
You do. None of them are islands in the stream. Oh no, no, honey, that wood is petrified. Don't pick it up and don't bring it inside. Now is not the time for making up your mind. Look at what I'm doing, hon, I'm leaving what I find. Leaving what I find. That's the thing we do out here, we leave what we find.
I'm coming, I don't want to sleep anymore.
Correct.
Who is Lady Gaga and Beyonce, and what is Telephone?
That is correct. Well done.
Oh
I'm
my
very
God.
proud of
My
you.
brain, it hurts so much. It's so hard for me to do this. It's really hard.
That was great. Yes.
Yeah.
Good job.
Okay.
Is your mind... I love that your mind is like exploding in all directions.
It's hard.
For these
Mostly
categories.
because I'm also laughing at the lyrics because they're hilariously written, but also trying to then think about what these people are actually saying because the melody is there. It's just
Melody's there.
Trying to figure
Right.
out what the actual song is.
Okay. You ready for 200?
Mm-hmm.
They say that we are gonna fail, but we won't know until we walk the trail. There is so much that we could do, but when we go, one thing's surely true. We plan ahead. We plan ahead.
What is Got You, Babe? And by Sonny and Cher.
That is correct. Well done.
Thank you.
Well done. Was that
That
less
one
of
was
a mind
easier,
meld?
yes.
Okay, great. All right. Here we go for 300. They're getting harder now.
Okay, great.
You need to back away. Please don't hesitate. They don't belong to you. Respect wildlife. I'm sorry, but you really need to move. It's very plain to see. Respect wildlife.
What is that, Boy Is Mine by Brandy and Monica?
That's right. I'm so glad you like that.
I do.
Great. Now this is 400, correct?
Yes.
A piece of food, a plastic wrap. Is there anything that could be worse than that? Just sitting out all on the ground. You need to properly dispose of all your trash. Isn't it alarming?
Is it
It is.
from Beauty and the Beast?
Yes.
Is it the woman who sings that song and the villagers? I mean, it's Belle and the villagers.
It's Belle and the Beast.
Oh.
She didn't shudder at my paw.
Oh, that's right.
But now he's sweet,
Yeah.
so unsure. There must be
Something
something
there
there
that
that wasn't there before. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right. That was a tricky one.
great.
You had to help me there. Yeah.
Yes, it was. Okay. And for 500. We can all get along if you stop and think about the folks around you.
I knew this was coming. What is There Can Be Miracles?
We can all get along if you stop and think. Consider me, and then we will all be in peace.
So I thought this was the last song for a minute, and maybe that was just my intuitive powers telling me this is Miracle by Whitney and Mariah.
It is. When You Believe.
When You Believe. Sorry, not Miracle. That's, you knew what I meant. When You Believe by Whitney and Mariah.
I'm so happy you were so excited.
I was, because that song, I mean, plus Moses. Whew. What a
Right.
smoke show.
More of a Ramesses fan myself.
Oh.
This has been a bonus trail mix by Gaze at the National Parks, the podcast. And we're here to remind you to hike early and hike often, and that adventure is always out there.
And that musical trivia to rack your brain is always out there.
Right.
Gaze at the National Parks was created and is hosted by us,
Dustin Ballard
and Michael Ryan.
To see images from this episode, follow our Instagram at Gaze at the National Parks. To contact us, email us at gazeatthenationalparks@gmail.com. And to find out more about the parks visited on this show, visit our website, gazeatthenationalparks.com. That's Gaze, G-A-Z-E.
All original artwork featured on Instagram, on our website, and in the Gaze shop is by me, Michael Ryan.
All original music was written by Dave Seaman and performed by Dave Seaman, Mariella Klinger, and Sean Sklios. Our music producer is Skyler Fortgang. This episode was edited by me, Dustin Ballard.
We would also like to acknowledge that while recording this episode that we were on the traditional and stolen lands of the Lenape people, also known as Middlesex County, New Jersey.